Hello, the final of these little videos with three things each. This is the last one, and in this final video, we're talking about three things that are required for you to get the most from Mace. In fact, in many respects, what I'm sharing here today is true for any modality. You could put any modality, any process, any practice, any any technique or tool into the space where we write Mace Energy Method. But of course, because I love the Mace Energy Method and that's what I practice, that's what I'm a practitioner in, then this is related to Mace. So if you don't want the Mace Energy Method right now, you can insert anything that is grabbing your attention that you do love. But this is essential no matter what. And so therefore this is essential for the Mace Energy Method as well. So the three things required for you to get the most from a Mace session. First is you have a problem. You have a problem and you've recognized the problem. Now, you don't need to know anything about the problem in any deep kind of way. Where I've come from in my exploration, where many people come to my sessions from, it's involved a lot of digging into the problem. It's involved taking the surface manifestation of the problem, like they are annoying, and it's involved going deeper and deeper into, but why do I think they're annoying? What is it I'm believing about them that makes me think they're annoying? What is it emotionally and in feelings in me that I'm reacting to, which is leading me to think they're annoying, which is leading to me to react against them? What is it in my past, in my childhood, in my experience that's led to me not liking those feelings, which has led to those thoughts, which has led to that reaction against that person? That's been the place that I've come from. It's the place where many people have come from who come into my world, where there's been a digging deeper and deeper and deeper behind the surface problem, underneath, through the thoughts, the feelings, the body, through the stories of life, understanding, seeing the logic of the system, that if I believe I am unsafe in this experience, then of course I'm going to be reacting to that person. Seeing and understanding all of that, that's often where people have come from when they come to me. It's where I had been when I came to this. And it was actually like a breath of fresh air when I first started having my sessions, and there was a cutting off at the legs of any kind of analysis like that, where I would say, oh, well, this is happening, and I think it's because I have this belief in blah, 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 or I think I've got an identity that says blah, 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 blah. None of that is needed. All we need to know is the surface manifestation of the problem, really. All we need to know is there's that person and I keep reacting to them. There's this situation in my business that keeps happening and over again, and I don't like it. All we need to know, at most, you could perhaps get into how it feels within you. The problem is I keep shrinking in meetings. The problem is I keep feeling inferior, like I've got imposter syndrome. The problem is I keep, I don't know, exploding at my kids because they wind me up so much. The problem is I don't think I deserve, and so I'm never receiving what I think I'm probably entitled to. It doesn't matter what the problem is. All you need to know is that there's a problem, and it can be the most surface, superficial expression of that problem ever. Sorry about that. So no need for analysis, no need for digging into the problem, no need for understanding what's behind this surface problem, no need for any kind of self-analysis. All you need to know is there is a problem, full stop. There is something I don't like, full stop. And in fact, if you've been in a spiritual exploration, sometimes even that is quite a challenge. Sometimes people will come for their session and they'll be saying, well, yeah, I don't like this person, they're really bugging me, but, and the dot, dot, dot after that is all the spiritual story around, but I can understand why they're being like that, and that they're only doing what makes sense to them based on their conditioning, and I know that I'm only reacting in this way because of my conditioning. It doesn't matter. It does not matter knowing any of that stuff. All you need to know is that you're not happy in this relationship. It's kind of like if you've engaged with Byron Katie's The Work at all, and when you're doing a Katie worksheet and she encourages you to be the most judgmental possible, when you're writing your judge thy neighbour statement, it's be judgmental. It's be the most childish, foot-stampy version of yourself. Don't flower it up with all this equanimous, spiritual understanding and love and peace. No, state it as the problem that it actually is. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't pretend. Don't try and dress it up with pretty pictures. Be honest. This is a problem. I don't like it. Good. Good. Now we're being honest. Now we can move somewhere with that. And so that's perfect then to move us into number 2. So with number 2, you first have to with number 1, you first recognize you have a problem that you don't like. Number 2 is you want it to change. So having recognized the problem, having gotten honest, there is something here I don't like. The second item in this list is, and I want it to change. A crucial, crucial element in any change process is wanting it to change. Now, I actually mentioned this in my last video as well, and I thought, oh, golly, having it in 2 lists. Too right, have it in 2 lists, because it's so fundamental. It is so fundamental. You have to want things to change. So number 1, you have a problem that you don't like. Number 2, you want it to change. And number 3 on this list, you want to use the Mace energy method as the solution. Of course, you can go and do something else. You can do anything else. You're free to choose any path you want, any modality you want, any approach you want. But if you're going to come and work with me, then you want the Mace energy method. That's when you come to me, because the solution you've chosen that feels right for you right now is the Mace energy method. Then you come to me or you go to another practitioner of the Mace energy method, and we help you. We help you clean this out of your system so that problem stops being a problem. And you can feel the freedom of who you are with that, with yourself, with that other person, with the situation, whatever it is. So this lists 3 things required for you to get the most from your Mace session. First of all, you have a problem. Second of all, you want it to change. And third of all, you want to change it with the Mace energy method. If that's you, I very much look forward to seeing you in a session. Lots of love.